first pitch, 1 o'clock.
Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping in for the Braves, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Marquez is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna moves over. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going. Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He waits. Now the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hits this one hard the other way, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Nick Markakis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 4. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Acuna, base runner at first with 1 out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ozzie Albies goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. To short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Digging in, David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One ball, one strike to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now he ties him up with a fastball inside, 1 and 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Julio Teheran. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1 and 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is line to left. Dahl is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Ryan McMahon now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this will find a wall deep in the corner. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
In now, German Marquez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. German Marquez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Blackmon is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
Nope, that's a ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Donaldson stands at second with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up to second for 1. On to Freeman, a double play.
Up next for Colorado.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.